Hello everyone, you're welcome to IDC Learning Center YouTube channel. For those of you preparing for Common Entrance 2024, these mathematics questions and answers will definitely help you. Just practice these questions and trust me, you'll be fine. Let's look at the very first question. Question 1 here says, what is the value of 8% of 1000 kobo? Now, I want you to know the meaning of this symbol. This is a percentage symbol and it simply means divide by 100. So this is same thing as saying 8 divided by 100 of 1000 kobo. Now the question is, what will this value be? In mathematics, of means time, so I can just rewrite this as 8 over 100. Remember, I got the 100 from this symbol, this percentage symbol, which means divide by 100, times 1000 kobo. 20 here in the denominator cancels 20 here. 8 times 10 will give me 80 kobo. The answer is simply C. Alright, question 2 says, what percentage of 2 kilograms is 400 grams? What percentage of this is this? That means the main value must be the denominator, which is 2 kg. And then if what is removed from the main value is 400, 400 grams out of 2 kg can be expressed this way. But since they said as a percentage, you multiply by 100%. Is this clear? Now, I want you to know that 1000 grams make 1 kilogram. So, 2000 grams will give us 2 kilograms. Why did I do this? If you look at the numerator, 400 grams, the denominator, 2 kilograms, the units are not the same. The numerator has grams, the denominator has kilograms. So we must change the denominator to grams. The unit must be the same before we can cancel out. Now, 400 grams is a numerator. 2 kilograms is same thing as 2000 grams, like I explained earlier. Now multiply this by 100%. Gram cancels gram. 1 through 3 cancels 3 zeros as well. 1, 2, 3. 40 divided by 20. My answer is 20%. Question 3. Express 0.06, which is a decimal, as a percentage. As a percentage, this, if it's in a word form like this, you multiply by 100%. But if it is in a symbol form, like when we have 8%, you divide the value by 100. Since it's in a word form, we are going to multiply by 100%. Multiplication involving decimal, you move from the decimal point to the right. 100 has 2 zeros, so we move twice. 6 will now be a whole number. Our answer will be 6%. Question 4 says, change 75% to decimal. Like I explained earlier, this symbol, percentage symbol, means divide by 100. So I can rewrite this as 75 divided by 100. Alright, to change this to decimal, if you are dividing a whole number, you count to the left. But if you are multiplying, you count to the right. Since we are dividing by 100 and 100 has 2 zeros, we count 1, 2 to the left. My answer will be 0.75, which is D. Question 5. A student scored 80% in an arithmetic test. If the total marks is 240, how many marks did he obtain? remember this symbol means divide by 100. So a student scored 80% means 80 over 100 of the total marks, which is 240. Remember, off means times. This 0 cancels this 0. This 0 cancels this 0. My answer will be 24 times 8. 8 times 4 is 32. You put 2 down, carry 3. 8 times 2, 16. 16 times 3, 19. The student got 192. That's the value of what the student got. Question 6 says, there were 45 children in a class. Class equal to 45. If 9 of them were absent equal to 9. Present will be total number of students, which is 45, minus those absent, which is, what will it give us?
36.
36 is present. But if you look at this question, it says, what percentage of the class is absent? 9 out of the total number, which is 45, is absent. But as a percentage means you multiply by 100%. So 9 year 1, 9 into 45 is 45. 100% divided by 5 will give me 20%. So 20% is absent. The right answer is D. Question 7 says, a man paid 20% deposit on 1,100. This 1,100 is this man's original amount. So let the original amount or the marked price, or let me see, the cost price of the bicycle. The cost price is 1,100. This man deposited 20%. In mathematics, the cost price is always 100%. So I can write it this way, that 100% is 1,100. This man has deposited 20% out of the 100% he's meant to pay. How much has he to pay to complete the price? He still need to pay 80% of this amount, which is 1,100, for the money to be complete. So what is 80% of 1,100? Percentage symbol means divide by 100. It will give me 80 over 100. Off means times 1,100. 2 zeros cancels 2 zeros. 80 times 11 will give me 880. So the right answer is B. Question 8. 480 naira is shared between two workmen. We have Ali and then Baba. This question says Ali gets 40 more. Pay attention, you are going to tell me the answer to this question. Ali gets 40 more. Whenever you want to share an amount between two people, the first thing you need to do, if there is more, subtract the more from the amount you want to share. I want to share 480 between Ali and Baba. So since there is more, step 1, I'm going to subtract the more from the amount. If I subtract the more, I'll be left with 440. Once you subtract the more, step 2, divide what you have equally between the people, or between the two people. If I divide 440 into 2, Ali will get 220, Baba will get 220, because 220 plus 220 is 440. Remember, I removed the more before dividing. So you now check for the person that is supposed to have the more. In this question, is meant to be Ali. So if I add the more, which is 40 to Ali, because the question says Ali has 40 more, what will Ali's share be?
260 naira.
That's correct. Thank you for putting your unit. All right. Some people may just say 260 without remembering to put the unit. So the right answer is 260 naira. Big thumbs up for you. Now, question 9. I have 262 naira 65 kobo. I spend 90 naira 80 kobo out of it. How much is left? What do you think I need to do here?
So first, since the person spent 90.80 naira and he had 262.65 naira, you minus 90.80 naira from 262.65 naira.
Correct. The main amount is 262.65. The person spent 90 naira 80 kobo. Remove it from the main amount to get what is left. So this is 5. Pick 1 from 2. 2 reduces to 1. Put it here. 16 minus 8 is 8. Point, bring down 1. Borrow 1 here. This is 1. 16 minus 9 will give me 7. Bring down 1. So my answer is 171 naira 85 kobo, which is option B. Question 10. A pair of shoes costs this. The cost price of the shoes is 1,050 naira. Find the cost of 9 pairs. This is easy. You simply multiply. 9 times 0, 0. 9 times 5, 45. 5 carry 4. 9 times 0, 0 plus 4, 13. 3 carry 1. 9 times 1, 9 plus 1, 10. So, a pair of shoes costs this. Find the cost of 9. All done? Let me check. Alright, sorry, I made a mistake here. So I'm going to take this again. Okay. Multiplying by 9. Okay, yeah, 9 times 0, 0. 9 times 5 is 45. Oh, I think I was actually right. 5, 4. 9 times 0 is 0 plus 4. 4. 9 times 1 is 9. Oh, this is the right answer. Sorry about the previous mistake. The right answer is D. Alright, question 11. This question is on money. To send a telegram, the first 18 words cost 35 naira. Take note of that. So, the first 18 words cost 35 naira. Each additional, take note of the word each. Each additional word costs 2 naira 50 kobo. How much will it cost to send a telegram of 48 words? Now you want to send a telegram of 48 words. Remember, let's subtract the first 18 words because the first 18 words has a fixed price of 35 naira. Okay, so it will give us 30 naira additional words. The question says each of them costs 2 naira 50 kobo. So you multiply these additional words by 2 naira 50 kobo to get what the words would be. So 250 times 30, then you put 2 decimal place. Okay, 3 times 0, 0, 3 times 5, 15, 5 carry 1, 3 times 2, 6 plus 1, 7. You have 0057, 2 decimal. 30 times 2.50, if you do it yourself, is going to give you 75 naira. Okay, the total cost for 48 words will be the sum of both of them. 5 plus 5 is 10, put 0, carry 1. 7 plus 3 is 10, plus 1, 11. So the answer is 110 naira, which is B. Question 12. A woman bought a measure of beans for 12 naira. Don't forget, bought means cost price. The cost price is 12 naira, okay? You are going to answer this for me. And sold it. The selling price, SP, is 15 naira. What is our percentage profit? Now, percentage profit is profit over cost price times 100%. So the first thing we need to do is to find the profit. Profit is selling price minus cost price. So the profit is the selling price, which is 15 naira, minus cost price, which is 12 naira. Profit to be 15 naira minus 12 naira will give me 3 naira. Now I have the profit. Then let's go back to this formula for calculating percentage profit. So percentage profit will be the profit, which is 3 naira, divided by the cost price, which is 12 naira, times 100%. Alright, so 3 year 1, 3 into 12 is 4. 100 divided by 4 is 25%. So the percentage profit is 25%. Alright, let's look at question 13. What is the simple interest on 300 naira for 5 years at the rate of 6%? Now, simple interest, the formula is principal times rate times time over 100. Interest will give us the principal is 300 naira, the rate is 6%, and the time is 5 years. Divide this by 100. 20 cancels 20. 6 times 5 is 30. 30 times 3 will give me 90 naira. So the right answer is A, which is 90 naira. Let's look at question 14. Ade and Shola share a sum of 4,000 naira in the ratio of 3:5. Find the amount that Ade received. Ade was mentioned first, so Ade is 3. Alright, so the first thing we need to do, since we want to find the amount Ade received out of the total amount of 4,000, we do the sum of ratio. The ratio is 3:5. Don't forget, I said since Ade was mentioned first, Ade has to be 3. So the sum of ratio will be 3 plus 5, which is 8. So Ade will be 3 out of 8 times 4,000. 8 here 1. 8 into 40 is 5. So 500 times 3. What will it give you?
1,500 naira.
Thank you for remembering your units. That's true. That's 1,500 naira. The right answer is C. Question 15. What is the ratio of 1.5 hours to 50 minutes? So this will be 1.5 hours ratio 50 minutes. Alright, we cannot carry out any operation here because the units are not the same. So we must change 1.5 hours to minutes. 1 hour is 60 minutes. Half hour is half of 60, which is 30 minutes. 1.5 hour will give me 90 minutes. So this will be 90 minutes ratio 50 minutes. So minute cancels minutes, 0 cancels 0. My answer will be 9:5. Question 16. If a stamp costs 25 kobo, how many stamps can a man buy with this amount? You simply divide 285. That's if you change it to kobo, the decimal will go. So you divide it by 25. 25 into 28 is 1. 1 times 25, 25. 28 minus 25 is 3. Bring down this 5. 25 into 35 is 1. 1 times 25, 25. Take away, you'll be left with 10. So how many stamps can a man buy? The man can only buy 11 stamps because the remainder here is not up to 25 kobo to buy another stamp. Okay, you don't add the remainder. The next question is question 17. Now, this question says, 3 girls can scrub a dining hall in 20 minutes. Take note of this. 3 girls can do this job in 20 minutes. How long will 2 girls take to scrub this hall if they work at the same rate? Since the girls are fewer, they will take more time. Okay? Since it's more, we'll divide by the less. The less is 2 girls. So it will be 3 girls divided by the less, which is 2 girls, times 20 minutes. Gram cancels gram, 2 here 1, 2 to 20, 10. 3 times 10 will give me 30 minutes, which is option A. Alright, now let's look at question 18. Find the average of 13, 7, 0, 4, 9, and 9. Now, to get average, you sum the numbers and divide by how many they are. 13 plus 7 plus 0 plus 4 plus 9 plus 9. This is sum of the numbers. Now, let's divide by how many are they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Divide by 6 numbers. 13 plus 9, 13 plus 7 is 20. 20 plus 0 is 20. 20 plus 4 is 24. 9 plus 9 is 18, so add it to this 24. 8 plus 4, 12, 2, 1. 1 plus 2, 3 plus 1, 4. So if you sum everything, you get 42. Divide 42 by 6. 42 divided by 6 will give me 7, which is option A. Question 19. If you look at this question, unlike the previous question, here the average age of 4 women is 50. The average has been given. So the average is 50. The average age of 3 of them. So since the average of 4 of them is 50, find the total age of 4 of them. Like I have to look for the sum of 4. You simply multiply 50 by 4. 4 times 0 is 0. 4 times 5 is 20, is 200. Now the average age of 3 of them is 48. Find the sum of 3, which is 48 times 3. 3 times 8 is 24. 4 carry 2. 3 times 4 is 12. Plus 2, 14. That's 144. So the sum of 4 is 200. The sum of 3 is 144. So the sum of 1, or the age of 1, will simply be 200 minus 144. So borrow 1 from 2. Let's put it here. 10, 9, 10. 10 minus 4. What will it give you?
6.
9 minus 4.
5.
That's correct. So the person's age is 56 years, which is D. Question 20. Let's evaluate this. 6 squared. Whenever you have a problem like this, the exponent or the power tell you how many times you need to multiply the base number like 6 by itself. Since the power is 2, simply mean multiply 6 by itself minus power to the 5 is 2 means multiply 5 by itself, then plus 5. 6 times 6 is 36 minus 5 times 5 is 25 plus 5. We must use board mass. Collect like terms. You have 36 plus 5 minus 25. 36 plus 5 will give me 41. 41 minus 25. What will it give me?
16.
That's correct. So this is 16. But let me still show the working. Borrow 1 from 4, it reduces to 3. Put it here 11. 11 minus 5, 6. 3 minus 2, 1. So the right answer is 16, which is C. Question 21. Now this question says, The perimeter of a rectangular room is 60 meters. What is the width of the room if the length is 18 meters? I want you to know that perimeter of a rectangle is 2L plus 2B. Now, what are we looking for? The breadth, which is same thing as the width. Since width is given, we can use this formula 2L plus 2 width. Just know that the width and the breadth is same thing. Okay, but let me just replace this with the width so you don't get confused. Now, to get the width, just make it the subject of the formula. Move 2L to the left hand side. This will give me perimeter minus 2L equal to 2 width. To get width, the width, you divide both sides by 2. 2 cancels 2. So the width will be the perimeter in the question is 60 minus 2 times the length, which is 18. Then you divide by 2. The width will be 60 minus 2 times 18.
36.
36. Divide by 2. 60 minus 36.
24.
24. Now divide by 2. The answer is 12 meters. So the right answer is B. Alright, let's go to question 22. Question 22 says the triangle below, okay, where the shape is not there. Let me create one. Let this be the triangle. If the area has already been given as 72 centimeters square and the height, maybe here, is 12 centimeters, what is the baseline? They want us to find the base. Alright, to get the base, let me see. Let's look at the formula for calculating area of a triangle, which is base times height divided by 2. So the area has been given. Where you have A, I'm going to replace it with 72. Then the base, I don't know the value, but I know that the height is 12 from the question. Then divide by 2. Let this be over 1, then you cross multiply. So B times 12, B 12 times 72 times 2 if you cross multiply. Sorry, hold on. B times 12 is B12 times 1 will be on one side. 72 times 2 will be on the other side. So 72 times 2, 2 times 7, 4, 2 times 7, 14. So this is 144. Now to get the breadth, divide both sides by 12. 12 cancels 12. 12 into 144 is 12 centimeters, which is B. Question 23. Calculate the perimeter of a square. Perimeter of a square is 4L, whose area of a square is length square. So the area, which is the length square, is equal to area, which is 225. To get the length, find the square of both sides so that this square breaks the square root. The length, what's the square root of 225?
15.
So 15 centimeters is the length. Remember I said perimeter is 4L, so that's 4 times the length, which is 15 centimeters. This will give me 60 centimeters. So the right answer is B. Question 24. Find the circumference of a circle whose diameter, circumference of a circle is 2 pi radius, or circumference of a circle is pi diameter if diameter is given. In this case, the diameter is given, so the circumference we use this second formula is pi, which is 22/7. Wherever you come across this symbol, it simply means 22/7 is a constant, times the diameter, which is 21. centimeters. 7 here 1, 7 to 21, 3. So the circumference will be 22 times 3, which is 66 centimeters. So my right answer is B. Question 25. The area of a circle is 154 cm squared. Calculate its radius. Area of a circle is pi r squared. So the area is 154. Remember I said pi is 22 over 7. Then r squared over 1. Cross multiply. 22 r squared. The target is to get the r, which is the radius, equal to 154 times 7. Let's see what it will give us. 7 times 4 is 28. 8 carry 2. 7 times 5, 35, 37. 7 carry 3. 7 times 1, 7. Plus 3, 10. Alright, 154 times 7 will give us 1078. Okay? To get the radius, divide both sides by 22. Now 22 cancels 22. Alright, if you divide 1078 by 22, you will get 49. Alright, so the radius squared is 49. To get the value of the radius, you square both sides so that this square breaks the square root. Radius, the square root of 49 is 7. So the radius is 7 cm, which is option C. Number 26. This question says, calculate 3.5 days into hours. They are simply asking you to change 3.5 days into hours. Remember, 24 hours will give you 1 day. Half of 24 hours, which is 12 hours, will give you half day. So 3 days will give us 24 hours, which make 1 day, times 3. 3 times 4, 12, 2 carry 1. 3 times 2, 6 plus 1, 72 hours. 3 days is 72 hours. Half day is 12 hours. Add up the 12 hours here. This will give me 84 hours. So 3.5 days will be 84 hours, which is A. Question 27. Hours, minutes, seconds. Subtract this. Let's start from the seconds. This is the seconds, this is the minute, and this is the hours. 24 seconds minus 48 seconds is not possible. Borrow 1 minute from 8 minutes. This reduces to 7 minutes. But as you bring it to seconds, 60 seconds is 1 minute. That 1 minute you borrowed will be 60 seconds. Add the 60 seconds to this 24, you have 84 seconds now. So 84 seconds minus 48, what will it give you? Borrow 1 here, 7. Put it here, 14 minus 8, 6. 7 minus 4, 3. That's 36 seconds. So the minutes column, 7 minutes minus 24 can go. Borrow 1 from 15. You will be left with 14 hours. 60 minutes make 1 hour. That 1 hour you borrow, as you bring it here, will be 60. 60 plus 7 will give me 67. Now minus 24. This is 3, 6, 43. 43 minutes. 14 minus 8 is 6. So my answer is 6 hours, 43 minutes, 36 seconds, which is A. Okay, let's look at this question on speed or rate. A car traveling at a particular speed, 60 kilometers per hour. Take this time. This is the speed. The time is 3 over 4 hours to complete a journey. How far? They want you to find distance, and distance is speed times time. So the distance will be the speed, which is 60 times time. Change 3 over 4 to improper fraction. 4 times 3, 12. 12 plus 3, 15 over 4. So this is 15 over 4. 4 year 1, 4 into 60 is 15. So the distance will be 15 times 15. 5 times 5, 25, 5 carry 2. 5 times 1, 5 plus 2, 7. 1 times 5, 5, 1 times 1, 1. 5, 7 minus 5, 12, 2 carry 1, 1 plus 1, 2. So my answer is 225 kilometers. Question 29. A tank is 6 meters by 4 meters by 3 meters. Calculate 1/3 of its volume. Volume is length times breadth times height. So the volume will be 6 meters times 4 meters times 3 meters. Alright, now the first thing, let's find the volume. So the volume 6 times 4 will give me 24. 24 times 3. 3 times 4, 12, 2 carry 1. 3 times 2, 6 plus 1. The volume is 72 meter cube. But the instruction says find 1/3. So you now do 1/3 of 72. 3 here 1, 3 here 2, remainder 1. 3 into 12, 4. So 1/3 is 24 meter cube. Alright, now the last question for today, which is question 30, is algebra. 2x plus 3 equal to 9. What is x? Collect like terms, move 3 here. As 3 crosses the equal to sign, it will change to minus 3. So we have 2x equal to 9 minus 3. 2x will give me 9 minus 3, 6. Divide both sides by 2. 2 here 1, 2 here 1. 2 here 1, 2 into 6 is 3. So x is 3. The right answer is D. Thank you for staying with me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you, Pedro. Bye, guys.
You're welcome.